when Haydox did that fundraising stream thing, like the number $1 reward was, "We did it, Reddit."
That's cute. Is there a motherfucker up there?
Yeah, there's a most. Actually, I think Ham's up there, too.
Oh yeah. I like fucking.
Need some coins here, Buzz.
I don't remember. Oh, I see. Oh, it's a fucking cinder block. And they fell in. That's stupid. Is Ham's eye up on the thing, by the way?
Ham's eye?
Or not? You know what I fucking mean. Mr. Potato Dick.
Mr. Potato Head's eye is on the girders.
Your eyes are on the girders.
Oh!
Okay. Alright.
Oh!
Yeah, I think Ham's up there.
You're way too close.
You can tell by the "Hey, bars!" What'd you say?
What?
Am I close to dying?
No.
Oh,
I don't remember what I said.
Too close to death.
Oh, well, that's your voice, you know? That, "Oh, no!"
Oh, yeah. Given no context, I was like, what, am I low on health? Am I gonna die? Don't worry, I got a battery right here. I must have had really low health. It's honestly not even worth paying attention to, though.
Yeah, because it's just like, you just
one thing one thing that this game has is a lot of, like, vertical level design.
Mm-hmm. I mean, like, honestly, you don't really see 3D platformers around much anymore.
You don't. They're really fun. Maybe it's just because that's when I was a wee bad with a small kid. That's all that I liked playing a lot. And Game Boy games. Game Boy Advance games specifically. Remember that Bugs Life game for the Game Boy
I do remember that. I do remember that, and that it was like impossible because it had limited continues and we were young.
I wonder if that is like a thing. Maybe like Ethan loved it. Maybe there's a Genesis version that Ethan loved.
No, that game. There was a console version for N64 and PS1.
Isn't that a completely different game though?
Yeah, it is. But I'm saying that there's no Genesis version.
Oh,
you gotta jump on the front side of that thing.
The front side.
Yeah, that's so that you're on the silver part.
Once you hit it once, it keeps going up and down.
Hit the switch, and then it will go down and automatically lift up later.
I forgot.
Eric, you didn't do a practice playthrough.
I did though. I recently played through pretty much all of this game up to a certain boss. That's really late in the game before, I sat down and played through I don't think that thing's coming back down, dude.
No, you have to go hit the switch again.
And then dive bomb to the floor and get on the other side?
Yes, that's what you gotta do.
I'm pretty sure when I played on the PC version, I did what I was trying to do, which is just sort of jump on it. So I think it's probably possible, but I can't right now. I'm telling you, with the fucking, Xbox analog, that shit was flawless, dude. I could fucking skill shot shit. It was amazing. It was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know this was... I don't think I ever knew that this is what you're actually supposed to do. Although it makes the most sense looking at it right now. It's clearly the stickiest platform. You got a nice reaction time. Michael just became catatonic for a few minutes.
I got catatonic like the Chronic.
Michael, here's the thing about the Reed references in you. It doesn't mix. It's like you saying fam. Michael, did you just... you were, going off and, fine just, a few minutes ago. Now you sound like you're fucking, are, half asleep.
No, I'm fine.
What? That wasn't even English. Did you say I'm fine?
Yes, that is what I said.
You can barely tell.
Filthy plebeian.
That was your way of saying I'm fine was
Yeah.
Your brain went
No, I forget what I was gonna say.
You weren't saying anything.
No, there was something I was going to say. I hadn't started saying it though. Now I can't remember what it is. Eric's right, I am an old man.
Michael, do you need to take a quick power nap before we continue?
No, I need to go take a poop whilst the other person continues to play the game.
Say Michael, spoiler warning. Come on, be careful.
I feel like we're the only No, I think that actually
much
happens.
less professional.
No. I feel like we're the only Let's Play channel where we can say like one of the commentators left to go take a poop.
No, we're not. There are people who are like way less professional than us out there.
I like to see that. That feels like something that's impossible.
It's true. All jokes aside, that's totally the case. So now
does Game Dude have a? Oh no!
That was horseshit. Like our commentary.
Oh, now I remember what I was gonna say. Like this level right here, I think was probably my favorite one in the game when I was little.
It's one of the most annoying. But
oh, it's one of the most memorable though.
It's a construction unit.
Yeah.
I guess
like I learned what girders were from playing this game.
This is the worst story I've ever heard. I learned what girders were. Oh, memories.
I am Bender. Please insert girder.
That's right. That's why his name is fucking Bender. He bends things.
He bends girders
with his little claw hands. Doesn't he have little claw hands?
No, I think he has.
Can we talk about the impracticality of all these hooks?
Yeah, I'm not sure what they're for.
What do you think they're building?
Building?
Thanks, Michael. No time to lose.
An edifice. They're building an edifice.
An edifice to all my sins.
And an edifice literally means building. Oh, look, there's a little...
that's right. You sly dogs. Wait,
you got me monologuing. I can't believe it.
Speaking of Pixar.
Yeah. Yeah, we should play the Incredibles games on the show.
Dude, I remember fucking loving the Incredibles game, and then I sold it because I wanted money, and I sold it at like...
And then GameStop only gives you like $2 fucking for
a bunch of different games.
I thought I was gonna get like bank for doing that.
Yeah, as a kid, you always thought you were gonna get a bunch of money.
Yeah, we'll buy your used games.
Alright, we're gonna go get the jackhammer
$2
because fuck this game. By the way, those switches that I were hitting activated an elevator, which is nice.
Much like Spyro the Dragon for the PlayStation, the game is good at not wasting your time by giving you little shortcuts like that.
Why'd you say it like that? Like you're from the Wild West.
I mean, it's just like in most games. By the way, the sound effect that the green laser makes is like one of my favorite video game sound effects.
I thought Michael sounded kind of like a Kirby sound effect.
It does kind of sound like one of those. Alright, so now we have the disc launcher.
When you kill enemies in Corbin's septic barn.
I feel like, I mean, like, Eric, I never knew you liked Corbin so much.
Dude, I fucking love Kirby. Like, pretty much all of them. Well, the very first one is kind of like, it's old and on, like, the first, portable device, so it's, like, really short, but it's charming and stuff. And, I conceptually really like the Kirby 64 from the combining the powers aspect of it. But it's also kind of annoying when you need to get all the crystals. I mean, we have fucking played this. Everybody go watch that.
Yeah, everybody go watch it.
Jump on that?
No, you're supposed to... There's a little grate thing on the side you're supposed to get on.
Well, great. How did I forget that? Hey, guys.
Have I showed you Ethan's version of that song?
No, you haven't.
Oh, you're in for a treat, my friend.
And so is the audience, apparently, because you're wasting their fucking time. See, we'd probably be going faster if Michael's playing, I feel like. That being said, I have fun. I feel like I don't play it.
So the original version of the song is called Spanish Flea, and Ethan's version of the song is called...
Oh, yeah, okay, then I know.
It's Exoparadigm Gamers Spanish Fart.
No offense, Ethan. I don't find that all that funny. I'm sorry. Your remix of Spanish Flea, but with farts instead, is
spoiler alert.
Hilarious. No time to lose. That being said, okay. He left him like a decent minute. Alright, that's enough. I'm done. Alright. Doesn't this boss have... No, this boss is the same thing as all the other bosses. So I guess it doesn't matter. Is that Homer?
Yeah.
It's the jackhammer boss. I hope you have the disc launcher.
So just in case you didn't know by the time you got up there.
Oh god. I think there's even ammo up here too.
Yep, on the corners. What are you gonna do with it? Ah!
Yeah,
This boss used to scare me when I was a kid.
he sneaks up on you because the vibration stops, and guess what?
The last little Tinker Toy guy is on that little orange or yellow thing over there.
Oh, you can just spam it. Where's that ammo at? We were talking about how I completed that fucking like panorama thing in fucking Smash Bros. 4.
Yes, you did. Eric got all that.
We want to talk about it. That was ridiculous. I did the defeat the main thing on 9.0 or higher without losing a life. Which you can't use a hammer for. So I had all 5 hammers for like the last 5 things, the golden hammers that like unlock them. So yes, I used golden hammers for some of them, but only 4. Like, I was going to use 5, but I only ended up using 4 because you couldn't on this one. So I fucking sat up like almost all night trying different like absurd configurations because you can't use the customized character. But some of the shit that you have to do for that is ridiculous.
Yeah.
But I did it because. You know.
Kid Icarus Uprising has sort of a similar achievement system. Which I think, yeah, and I think that they actually took that. I think there's a similar achievement system in Kirby's Air Ride.
Yeah, I remember that vaguely. Here it is. That pop-up was really bad. He was so close to me and I couldn't see this motherfucker.
Dude, we should play Kirby's Air Ride on the show. Go around
I just want to play fucking Kirby's Air Ride for shits and giggles.
Yeah.
I forget you could unlock a Meta Knight, and I thought that was the coolest damn thing in the world.
Oh, you can do that? I didn't know that.
Yeah, you can. I mean, he can't have powers or anything, and he has like, but he was like really powerful, I think, with his thing, and it was just fucking cool being able to play as Meta Knight. But I forget what kind of hoops you have to jump through in order to be able to unlock him. All right, save over the text, the buzz text. Speech bubble.
Mm-hmm. The Brobble.
What PS1 Castlevania game are you playing?
I think that's Chronicles. It's a remake of the NES game.
Alright, here's another game or level with a jamming song.
I think this is my favorite song in the game.
If only I could hear it.
I'm officially freaked out now. Oh, we've waited countless years for this footage.
Okay, alright. We're done with that.
I have a surprisingly
Should I bother with Ham?
Did you know, Eric? Did you notice that the Prospector was voiced by fucking Sideshow Bob this whole time?
No, I didn't. It's like I said, it's been forever since I've seen any of the Toy Stories.
And yet you are certain that the first one is the best.
Yes. Because it's the meanest. I like that about it.
I thought I was gonna watch them again. 2 was gonna be my favorite, but I honestly, watching them again, I think 2 was probably the weakest of the 3.
Of the 3?
Yeah.
I don't really like Toy Story 3 that much. It's all right. It's not. It's not like
to me, like it's like unquestionably 3 was the best one, like without a doubt.
What?
Yeah.
I'm just a cynical bastard. I like the first one by far the most. I think 3 is the weakest.
I mean, the thing about 2 actually is, and Eric didn't actually know this before a few days ago, and I didn't know this before I watched the movie again. I was looking up stuff on Wikipedia. Turns out Toy Story 2, as we know it, was created in only 9 months.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
It's crazy to imagine. I would want to kill myself if I was on the animation team for that.
Yeah, apparently one of the animators left his baby in the car. Because he was so overworked.
Because you were fucking sleep deprived. It's horrible. 9 months? Toy Story 2?
Like, what happened was,
Horrible.
like, after the first movie came out in 1995,
Which was the first, like, 3D Pixar film.
Yeah.
UT dubs, in case you didn't know.
well, the first feature-length one, anyway. So John Lasseter saw some kid playing with a Woody doll at the airport, and then he was just like, he realized that, you know, the character had taken on a life of his own. He realized that the character had taken on a life of its own, like it wasn't just his character anymore, it was something that he shared with other people. And that was when he realized that he wanted to continue the story.
Oh, these are bones. I
Yeah.
thought they were still wrenches.
And it turns out that John Lasseter is a toy collector, actually, just like Al. And that was sort of where the inspiration for the story came from, where he was just like, how would a toy feel about being
One of the five MacGuffins is over there, but we're not even going to bother since we can't even do that right now.
Really?
Yeah. In order to get all of them, you need the hook. And obviously, you don't get the hook till like that other later level. Well, obviously to you, not to everybody watching. That's what I was asking if we should even bother with Ham.
Yeah, you should just grab a couple and come back later, because this level, you basically have to come back for most of them.
Same with Al's level and another one. No, I think these are the main big two, where you like need the power ups to get all the things. Like you see, hold on, let me see if I can find an example. That's just the box. That's just the box, not to be confused with the non-box. Those little things, those little red things, those little 2D red things.
They're grappling hook targets.
Yeah, you get a little grappling hook. So you're supposed to bring Marmaduke her sons and not mess with them ever again. I'm sorry.
Eric, you remember that Fairly Odd Parents thing you showed me last night?
Yeah, that really stupid. You sounded like you sounded like the doctor from The Simpsons.
Don't you mean conjoined twins? I think I meant Siamese twins.
Oh wow. Ruined forever.
Ruined forever. Alright.
You've run out of commentary, Michael. You've run out of like valid things to say.
Yeah, and Eric's not mean enough tonight.
No, well, I told you before we started recording that I was specifically trying to be less grumpy.
Yeah.
I've been very grumpy lately. I've been a grumpy Gus. And Michael's just always an old man, so he's always bitching and moaning about something or other. That being said,
I guess I could try one of Eric's trademark hypotheticals.
no, you are awful at it. It just makes me cringe. And the audience too, probably, to be honest.
Alright. I don't have anything premeditated. That's the problem.
Exactly. So you don't have the heart for it, Michael.
It takes a special skill to make my bullshit hypotheticals work.
It takes like letting your brain loose. You're like, I haven't premeditated anything. Like, well, there's your problem right there. You're premeditating them. You're premeditating them. So these things you can destroy with the disc launcher, otherwise you have to kill them with Spinnies. Spinmeister 2000s. Or you can just jump off of it.
There's disc launchers up there.
Yeah, but when you take a disc launcher, it replaces your green.
Yeah, well, we're gonna be leaving this level pretty soon anyway, so.
I want to get the ham. I want to get the ham thing.
Yeah, that table I've always found.
Yeah,
That any version of this game
with
like the
this
collision
specific-
detection is like completely off. So you gotta jump at a very specific height or it doesn't work.
I just saved the Twin Towers.
Shut up.